How do you attack the system?
Talk about it. Now that's not the only way, but it's a necessity. Have the conversations.
Why not just blow it up?
Oh, we don't think that way. We're humans. That's the gift and the curse. Trust me. If
we were Fontaine,
okay,
and they cloned Tyrone, and we realized literally what they realized, not figuratively, but literally,
that there was a location in this place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wouldn't talk about it.
Who wouldn't talk about it?
We wouldn't. We'd do what they did.
No, we know it's a literal place, though.
We would revolt.
We know it's a literal place. The literal place is.
Where's the literal place?
Your heads of state and corporations.
No.
No? You don't think heads of states and corporations are a large part of what controls these things?
No.
So what do you think it is?
It's us.
Us as in what? As in terms of?
The king is dead, bro.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of fiefdoms.
So that's what I'm saying. No, it's not even that, bro.
Okay. It's the operating system.
We are the result of a failed experiment.
We're in a failed experiment. Yeah, we're in it. This is a failed experiment. Western hegemony is a failed experiment. White supremacy is a failed experiment.
It's a failed. It's not failing. It's
failed.
It's failed.
Yeah, it's failed.
So we are in the wake of that at this point. A lot of people ain't gonna make it, bro. If the experiment has failed when
is your failed moment? Because to me there isn't, like, I want to make sure when I'm receiving it that are you saying it has failed because within a span of how we count time now, in the past 50 years, something happened to make it fail?
No.
I'm saying it is a failed experiment once the very instant someone fought against it, which was at the same time it occurred.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's like
it's just wrong.
A part of the universal equation is creating that, so it's how you balance the equation out.
Yeah.
It's the polarity of it. The minute you think something positive, something negative on the other side just happens somewhere. You might not see it. It might not be in your sphere, but that's just how the energy balances itself out. Us as humans, I feel, have difficulty perceiving reality in that way because we're so focused on only what we can perceive. But there are things that are going on outside of our awareness that we are contributing to and impacting, and that's contributing and impacting us.
Again, I believe, and it's not, I believe it, and it's more concrete than I'm going to assign it to currently, and it's only due to those people who are currently and in the past highlighting and reminding us, the John Henry Clarks, the Ira Van Sertima's, all those people, and others, a lot more, you know what I'm saying, Frantz Fanon, all those people who are telling us, no, our mindset as a people is counter to this current voice OS system. We are doing what you are describing. The issue is the current global system in this timeline operates counter to. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe that we have to now create something new. We have to improve upon lessons learned. But the core of learning, growing, expanding, understanding had already been achieved as recognized as the goal.
But what's failed is, okay. There's an imbalance.
Yeah. We're out of whack.
that has to come back in alignment.
Yes, agreed.
The force, the energy, the circumstances that are going to contribute to that leveling off is what I'm speaking to. And because at the rate that it is now and the way that it is now, regardless of what we're thinking, regardless of what we're buying or not buying, there's an imbalance that is not sustainable, that has to be corrected.
Yeah.
The universe will make it work.
Here we go. As you were speaking, I was thinking about all right now, you keep all that up, I'm gonna give you something to cry about. That's what I hear from Mother Nature.
Thank you.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, y'all keep fucking around. Thinking this is the way they live, protect. You think this is the way to be a part of my planet?
Yeah.
If you think this is how you should be doing it, keep fucking around, find out.
Yeah.
Find volcano this motherfucker, earthquake this shit, flood this motherfucker. It's gonna heal itself.
That's what I'm.
Yeah.
And
from the earlier texts, which I'm with you.
And in doing that, anew.
Yeah, exactly. And what I'm saying is, hey, she done sent the warning out. My assignment is to avoid that.
Your assignment, bro.
Go ahead.
With love.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
With love.
And justice. Which is the same thing. So we're saying the same thing.
Is to live as if you're in that future place that you talked about with universal man, universal woman.
Yes.
There's nothing stopping you from doing that now.
I agree.
So when you said you're not living.
Oh, wait. Let me change. No. Let me add on. I don't want to, because we're building. There is something preventing me to living it to its fullest. What prevents me from living to the fullest extent of universal man, universal woman, universal day is a multitude of things. One is time. So even if this thing didn't exist, right, there's still a time process of learning, appreciating, growing. That's the natural order of life.
But so is the limitation.
Let me.
My bad.
Because there's a list of things I said. So there's a natural occurrence of life. You're born, grow, it hurts, you grow more, then you get old, you have to go back and build anew.
Yes.
Right. But there are also abnormalities in nature. Things are not in synchronous harmony that must be overcome.
That's an excuse.
No, it's not. No,
it's an excuse.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's a part of the growth. It has to be remedied and addressed. That's what this is. You see what I'm saying?
No. I think that's just a fancy way.
Of saying what?
Of saying, when I asked you with universal man, universal woman, until the volcanoes blow this bitch up.
Right.
Let's go look at some maggots, my nigga.
We still doing that. We ain't never stop looking at maggots.
Maybe.
No, you know, maybe.
Maybe not. But what I'm saying is the universal place.
Yeah. So let's
can / does exist now.
Yeah.
And there's nothing preventing us from living in that world today.
Except global white supremacy.
Y'all hear him?
Yeah.
Y'all hear him?
That's why I said that.
There's nothing preventing us, bro. There's nothing preventing us. Because again, it's gonna cost us. It's gonna cost us to live in that world.
No, it don't.
It's gonna cost us.
No, to live in what world?
The world that you described about living, the world that you described living, looking for maggots and seeing awareness and appreciating the value of things and all of that, seeing the value and what was the other word that you used that was dope? Not witnessing, but participating in,
a part of,
being a part of. Yeah, that's the world that you can live in today. White supremacy ain't stopping you from that.
It absolutely is.
It's not, bro. Stop that.
What you think?
There's no way white supremacy stopping you from doing that now. Me and you could turn this bitch off right now and go live in that world.
What will be the next steps?
Turning this shit off and let's just go look at some maggots.
Okay, that's one thing.
No,
we're
but-
doing it. People do that. People look at nature. That's a given.
But so what's stopping us?
Who's us?
There's nothing. So when I asked you about the future plays, bro,
Yeah, the future place.
there's nothing stopping us but ourselves.
Okay, that's the same thing though. Yes.
You said white supremacy.
That is ourselves. That is us.
No, it's not, bro. No, it's not.
What do you mean it's not?
No, it's not.
Let's go.
No, it's not.
How's it not?
No, listen.
That is us.
The prison you create for yourself is different than the prison that somebody else creates for you. They're not the same thing.
What I'm trying to say is
They're not the same thing, bro. The shackles on your body are different than the shackles on your mind.
and they are us. They are a part of the one. Now that's the question you got to ask yourself. Are you ready to recognize that they are part of the one and that's part of the problem?
I am recognizing through the love
Yeah.
and the statement that my brother made. And here's my story, bro.
Okay, let's go.
I got on a motherfucking Iron Man suit.
Yeah.
And it is my responsibility to remind everybody else
Yes.
that they have one on too.
Yes.
They just don't know it.
Okay, stop. Pause it.
Or-
Hold
hold on.
Why don't they know?
No.
Why? Are we going to address that? The fact they don't know because they've been programmed to hear the voice.
That's not white supremacy, bro.
What you gonna call the voice? I thought we agreed that's the voice's name.
That's not what I call the voice.
What you call the voice?
The voice. A voice. I don't give it no
Who
color.
owns the Voice TV show?
You know, we do.
Go
We do. I don't know how much your life has changed. Here's something that I've witnessed, I've experienced in my life.
Okay.
Even with my mom, as an example, bro.
Okay.
Love that woman to death.
Mhm.
What I saw in her is not what she was. And it wasn't until I changed how I saw her and how I interacted with her that changed our relationship entirely. And not like in a small, marginal way, but in like a complete way. So if I had engaged in that relationship and put the responsibility on her to change or to do something different, and then to predicate the growth of our relationship on her doing something different,
Right.
then we more than likely would have never done something different.
Agreed.
But the minute I changed,
Yeah.
the whole thing changed.
Yes.
And that has happened so many times in my life.
Right.
I have so many examples of that.
Right.
That it makes it difficult for me to subscribe
Yeah.
that anything outside of me has to change.
You ready?
Because
I'm sorry.
because based on the universal principle,
I'm with you.
the things that are outside of me
Yeah.
are there for a purpose
Yeah.
and are designed in that way, otherwise they wouldn't exist, like the maggots.
Can I-
So it's me
Yep.
trying to see
Yep.
the universal
Yep.
perfection in the things that are outside of me.
Yep. We're saying the same thing. Here's why I say white supremacy prevents us from doing so. Because the individual has to recognize that the enemy is such and realize that motherfucker's a punk ass motherfucker.
Stop there. Stop there. Stop there. Stop that right there. If you're listening to this, now you know. If you're listening to this, now you have a responsibility. This voice, this story is not out of your head. You have a fucking responsibility. We did our part in bringing this shit to your awareness. Now, what you do with it, and you know it's right too,
They know
because
it's
you can
right.
feel it.
You can feel it. I got goosebumps.
You can feel it. You can feel it.
Yeah.
But now, it's on you.
Yes.
So now that it's on you, it ain't on white supremacy.